Hello, welcome to Beauty and the Beast Part 2. Basically, what happened last time in Part 1 was there was his father, and then he made ships for a living. His ships had all been stolen, but one day he found out that one of his ships had sailed home safely to the port. So he went on a journey to the port, but then, of course, he found out that his ship had been stolen yet again. So he went through the journey, going home, and then he got lost. But it was a blessing in disguise as he came upon this little, castle, enchanted castle, where in the winter it was summer, and in the summer it was still summer. So he found some food inside. He ate it without asking, and then he fell asleep. And then when he went to go home, he picked out a rose from the rose bush, and then guess who showed up? Mr. Beast. I mean, not Mr. Beast, the Beast. The Beast showed up, and then he said, "You dare steal from me? Oh, no, you must not do that. Give me one of your daughters." So, the man had to give over his youngest daughter of 3, called Beauty. That is her name in the book. So, that's basically what happened. I'm very intrigued right now, so let's see what happens next, shall we?
Are you willing to stay with me in order to save your father?
He asked. Beauty looked into the Beast's eyes and saw that they were kind. "Yes," she answered, "I will stay." The next day, after Beauty's father left, she began trying to make the castle her home. The Beast had given her a special room, had mirrored walls, and a clock that woke her by calling out her name. As time went on, Beauty began to feel happier in the castle. She spent her days exploring the wonderful rooms, corridors, and staircases. Every evening she dined with the Beast. Then Beauty and the Beast would stroll together through the enchanted garden. One day, the Beast asked Beauty to marry him. "Oh, please do not ask me that," she told the Beast. "I am happy here with you, but I miss my family terribly. I am afraid that I will never see them again." Although the Beast knew he would miss Beauty, he allowed her to return home for a visit. He let Beauty fill a trunk with gifts for her family and gave her a special gift, a magic ring. When she turned the ring on her finger, it would take her wherever she wished. That night, Beauty used the magic ring. The next morning, she awoke to the sound of her father's voice. She was home! Her family was delighted to see her. Later, as Beauty pulled gifts from the trunk, the family marveled at the Beast's generosity. "This is the most beautiful necklace I have ever seen," Beauty's eldest sister said. Beauty's family made a wonderful feast that night to welcome her home. Everyone gathered around and listened while Beauty described the enchanted castle and the beautiful gardens. She had also told them how much she had grown to care for her friend, the Beast. Beauty enjoyed the time she spent with her family. As the days passed, she began to miss the Beast. One night, Beauty took the magic ring out of her jewelry box and placed it on her finger. When she looked deep into the jewel, she saw the Beast lying in his garden. He looked like he was very ill. "Oh, my poor Beast!" cried Beauty. With that, she turned the ring on her finger and was magically returned to the garden. Beauty found that Beast lying on the ground and rushed to his side. When he lifted his head, he opened his eyes. He wanted to look at her one last time. "Please don't leave me!" cried Beauty. "I love you!" The Beast's eyes lifted up when he heard Beauty say those wonderful words. Suddenly, there was a flash of light, and the Beast was transformed into a handsome prince.
"Thank you!"
exclaimed the prince.
"Many years ago, I was placed under a spell by an evil enchantress.
Only true love could have released me from it," he explained as he took Beauty's hand. "Will you marry me, Beauty?" the prince whispered. "Yes," answered Beauty. Beauty and the prince lived happily ever after. The end. So I hope that you liked the story. This is a very interesting story, I must add. So yeah, I hope that you search up some of these words, like explain. Here's like the Chinese definition for those who speak Chinese. I mean, can read Chinese, yeah. We only have it in that language, so, yeah. So, see you next time. This is the end of Beauty and the Beast. Bye-bye. Dun, 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 dun.